There are tales that lurk in the darkest corners of history, whispered only among those who dare to remember. One such tale tells of a cursed object so deadly it leaves no survivors, an object that has claimed the lives of those who simply come too close. This is not just a story, it's a warning. This is the story of Japan's deadliest cursed item, the Kotori Bako. The Kotori Bako is a small, wooden puzzle box, measuring about 20 square centimeters. Its ornate design, reminiscent of ancient Japanese craftsmanship, hides a sinister secret. Difficult to open by design, the box was created not just as a puzzle, but as a weapon, imbued with a deadly curse. Sounds familiar? It's similar to the Lament configuration from the Hellraiser movies. When you solve that puzzle, horrors from another dimension claim your life and trap you in eternal torture. The Kotori Bako, however, offers no such torment, just swift death. Its beautiful, intricate design, like the Lament configuration, is as mesmerizing as it is deadly. Once it chooses you, there's no escape. What happens to the victim's souls afterward? We can only speculate, but what exactly is inside this box? And why does it have the power to kill? The tale of the Kotori Bako is not just a story, it is a manifestation of unimaginable desperation and unspeakable horror. It all began in the late 19th century, during the turbulent Meiji era in Japan, when a small, secluded village in Shimane Prefecture found itself suffocating under the iron grip of local authorities. The villagers, already teetering on the edge of survival, were subjected to relentless oppression, their lives reduced to a bleak existence of fear and misery. Amid their suffering, a mysterious stranger appeared, his past shrouded in the shadows of a rebellion in the Oki Islands. He was a man running from his own darkness, yet he carried with him an offer, a promise of deliverance. But this deliverance would come at a terrible cost. The stranger's offer was simple, yet sinister. In exchange for their protection, he would share with them the knowledge to create a weapon unlike any other, a cursed box that could bring death to their enemies without the need for confrontation, without a single drop of blood spilled in battle, a weapon that would do their bidding with the cold efficiency of the damned. Desperation breeds darkness, and so the villagers, driven by the suffocating weight of their oppression, agreed to the stranger's horrifying proposition. Thus, in the dead of night, hidden from the world's prying eyes, the first Kotoribako was born. But the creation of the Kotoribako was no ordinary craft. It was an abomination, a ritual soaked in blood and anguish. The process began with the box itself, meticulously crafted from wood, its intricate design hiding the evil it would soon contain. The villagers, guided by the stranger's eerie knowledge, filled the box with the blood of a female animal, letting it sit for a week, allowing the curse to fester. Yet, the true horror was yet to come. The Kotoribako required more than just animal blood to awaken its deadly power. It demanded the ultimate sacrifice, the lives of innocent children. The villagers, driven to the brink of madness by their desire for revenge, took the lives of their own children. Their tiny bodies were dismembered and placed inside the box. With every sacrifice, the box's evil power grew, the spirits of the slain children trapped within, their pain and anger fueling the curse. The most feared of all these curse boxes was the Hakai, the most potent and dangerous variety of the curse box. It is created using the sacrifice of 8 children, making it the most powerful and deadly of all the Kotoribako boxes. The Hakai box is feared above all other variations of the Kotoribako because of its immense power. According to the legend, the stranger who taught the villagers how to create the Kotoribako explicitly warned them never to create another Hakai, as its power was too great and too dangerous to control. The curse of the Kotoribako was powerful and deadly. Anyone who came near it, particularly women and children, essentially to eliminate bloodlines of whoever this curse befalls, they would suffer a slow, agonizing death. Their internal organs would tear apart, blood would be vomited, and death was inevitable. The box did not need to be touched to unleash its curse. Mere proximity was enough. For 13 years, the villagers continued making these cursed boxes, each one a vessel of their anger and despair. 16 boxes were created in total, each one representing the lives of countless innocent children. Among these was the Chipo, a box created with the lives of 7 children. Its curse so powerful that it could kill anyone who merely came near it. But in the 13th year, something went terribly wrong. An 11-year-old boy, unaware of the danger, stole one of the boxes, a Chipu that had just been created. Thinking it was just an interesting new toy, he took it home. Within a day, all the women and children in his household were dead. For the first time, the villagers felt true fear. They realized that the curse they had created was beyond their control. And if they didn't deal with the boxes, it could happen again. Terrified, they decided to dispose of them, but the curses were too strong. To prevent further tragedies, the villagers devised a complex system of containment. The Kotori Bako was assigned to groups of families who were responsible for guarding it until its power waned. The box was kept in dark, damp places, away from women and children. The heads of households were sworn to secrecy, passing the responsibility down through generations. Only when the box's power had sufficiently weakened could it be taken to a shrine for purification and disposal. But this process could take decades, even centuries. The exact whereabouts of the remaining Kotori Bako boxes are unknown. Most were believed to have been purified and disposed of, but rumors persist that 2 boxes are still out there, hidden away, their power slowly fading. These boxes are guarded by the descendants of the families originally tasked with their containment. Some believe they are still being monitored, waiting for the day they can finally be destroyed. Hidden away, the Kotoribako was left to fester, its curse lying in wait for the next unfortunate soul to cross its path. The legend of Kotori Bako might have remained a forgotten piece of folklore, if not for the rise of the internet and a chilling series of posts on the Japanese message board 2chan. In 2005, a user shared their experience after finding a Kotori Bako and the terrifying events that followed. As the story goes, the user's friend had unknowingly brought the box into their home. Almost immediately, they began to feel ill, headaches, chills, nausea. The symptoms grew worse, culminating in a night of blood vomiting and excruciating pain. The friend barely survived, and the box was quickly removed and taken to a shrine for purification. Others who read the thread claimed to experience similar symptoms just from reading about the box. In the follow-up discussion within the thread, it was mentioned that out of the original 16 Kotoribako boxes created, only 2 were believed to still exist. These 2 boxes had not yet been purified or destroyed. Stories like the Kotoribako aren't just meant to entertain, they're warnings, echoes of something darker that lurks beyond our understanding. You might tell yourself it's just a tale, a relic of a distant past, meant to frighten the unwary. But what if it's more than that? What if it's real? What if somewhere, in the darkest corners of the world, these cursed boxes still exist? It could be hidden in an old attic, buried deep in the woods, or resting in an ancient shrine, forgotten by time, yet waiting for the next curious soul. That soul could be anyone. It could be you. You've heard the story, but will you survive it?